Hello, Pico Panthers. It's time for our college tours that we have. As you can see, we have a lovely map here of the United States. And you're going to see we have different colored icons. Mr. Marcioni, would you like to share with us what all those different little icons mean? Because there's meanings to the colors and the numbers and the dots.
Sure. So we're going to be giving you all a link to our college presentation day. When you get that link, you're going to open up this map. And as Ms. Truzel explained, there are different dots. I call them pins all over the place. And those different pins represent different presentations or different virtual tours. How you can tell the difference is the blue ones are all of the presentations that we got submitted from students that are in college now or they were in college before. The black pins are virtual tours of different schools. And the one yellow pin you see, and that's going to be for the form you're going to fill out when you're done with this. So to make this easier for you all, if you go down to the bottom right-hand corner of the map, you're going to see there's a plus sign where you can zoom in or zoom out. And there's a little square there. You click on it, always resets. So if I zoom in and I click on a little square, it brings me right back to the full United States. And then the last one here, it's a little list icon. Clicking on that actually opens up the list on the right-hand side. You can see all the different schools in a list format. I like the list. It makes it easier for me. And you'll see the very first thing on here is Piccowaxen Middle School. That's the form that you click on at the very end. And I'll click on it right now just so you can see it real fast. And then you'll see, well, I'm going to move my screen over. All the way, by the way, you can also toggle around the map by clicking and pulling one way or the other to get around the map. So I clicked on that form, and if I clicked on that form, I click on this, now it brings it up on the screen, I click on it again, and then you have the form. Again, you're not going to fill this form out until you go through the presentations, but I just wanted to show you that so you can see it. So I'm going back to the map, and if you want to get off this little box, just click anywhere on the map off it, and it takes you off it. So the first, if you look at the list, the first thing is Piccowaxen, that's the form. Then, just like the pins, you'll see all the headings in blue. These are all of our presentations. And then eventually you'll see the headings turn to black. First one here is American University, and those are our virtual tours of colleges. So just for an example, we're going to click on Clarion University. I'll click on that one here.
Now, the cool thing I notice is when you click on it, the pin turns white, so that way you can see what pin it is and where it's located.
That's true. So if I do it again, just so you can see that again. See how it turns white? Then the next one will turn white, and you go around. So yes, as you're hovering, you don't have to click on it, just hover over it, it turns white. Then you click on it, it opens up the box. So for students that did a video, you can click on it right here and play it. And it just play right away. And give it a second. It's pulling from YouTube, so.
Hey everyone, my name is Cam Butler. I went to Piccowaxen and graduated in 2012.
Now pause that.
Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. For those of you that went through Higdon and you know Miss Butler, the secretary, that's her son that you hear speaking right now.
And then if I go down to another one, let's take a look at, let's see, we're going to do Penn State. So I click on Penn State. You have it right here. I click on that. And this one is a presentation, not a video. Again, it takes a second or two probably to load up depending on where you're doing it from. So this is going to be a Google Slides presentation. And this is from Hannah Collier, who is actually Miss Collier's or Mrs. Collier's, our counseling intern. This is her daughter. So she sent us a PowerPoint as well. And this is information about her and Penn State. So I'm going to hit back and go back to this and it takes it right back to the map. Now, if you wanted to look strictly on the map and not the sidebar, you could do that. I can click the little part that opens and closes the list, and I can go to the actual map, and then I can zoom in. I can zoom in using the plus symbol. I have a little roller in my mouse, and that little roller makes you zoom in as well. And you can get really close. Like for example, if I wanted to look at Salisbury, because I know we don't have an actual video from a student in Salisbury, but I know we have the virtual tour. We can click on that, and it will pop up. And if we click on this again, it would bring up the virtual tour. I'm going to go back to the United States view again. And I'm going to go across the country. What did we do over time? To over here in Arizona with Embry-Riddle. And by clicking on this, it brings up a presentation from Sean Burrows. Those of you that have been in Piccowaxen before. Sean actually came and presented to us last year. So he prepared a PowerPoint presentation for us this year. And it has some cool videos in there as well. Again, it might take a second to bring up a video just like you were bringing up a YouTube video.
Stated high fluid thermal conditioning, that regard, Max. Correct, flight. GC, go. Guidance, go. FIDO, go. Prop, go. GNC, go. Max, go. Stated high fluid thermal conditioning.
Next slide. So I'm not going to spend too much time on it because we want you to do it yourselves. And then we have some who did PowerPoints that actually have, trying to find one here. Let me go back to the list view because I know that this one, Ohio Wesleyan, Gracie Murphy, a former student of ours, did a slideshow. And a lot of her slides, there's actually video that you can click on and play.
Hi, my name is Gracie. I'm currently a freshman at Ohio Wesleyan University.
And we're asking you to go through, and this is all going to be giving you great information about these schools and the students' experiences. They go through their dorm life, they go through their cafeteria, they talk about sports. So it really gives you a good information about these schools and what they're all about and the students' experiences there. So once you're done going through all these and going through some of the virtual tours, because the virtual tours are very cool as well. Trying to find a good one here. I'll just click on George Mason to show you one. And you can click on George Mason right here, click on that, and then it brings up. Now, if you get a virtual tour that brings this page up, you don't have to put your information in. You can simply hit the X at the top because a couple of our schools have the same kind of a format. And then you can do that, and then.
Welcome to George Mason University. My name is Sade, and I'll be your guide today. Mason is the largest public research university in the state.
I'm going to close that because I'm going to go through the whole thing, but you guys can do it
just
again.
Minutes from Washington,
well.
D.C.
And lastly, once you get done with all this and you review look at all the presentations, the college tours, that's when we want you to go back to the yellow icon, click on the form, enter your information. There'll be some questions on here about the presentations, but you have to watch the presentations from our former students to be able to answer the questions. And if you do answer this form and submit it, you'll put your name in a hat to win a $10 gift card to Chick-fil-A. That, I think, covers everything, Ms. Truesdale. I don't think there's anything else. Is there anything you can think of?
No, and the whole point is, remember, have fun touring these different schools. Obviously, we did not put all the schools on our map. We picked ones where we had students that were attending and sent in information. And then we tried to get all the local schools that are close to us for you guys to be able to see. But hopefully this gets you thinking about college and where you'd like to go, and also where you would not like to go. It's a great time to start ruling things out.